truth word. You don't need a halo to know where to go. Unite in the fight and it's the best for sure. If you don't believe me, watch this video. It's truth with every word, it's all truth word.
Hello and welcome back to Old Truthford, the home of honestly biased sports content. How are we doing, folks? I would be shocked if our regular Double I is not in the chat this evening, given the fact that Morocco have made its way to the final of AFCON. Shout out to the Moroccan viewers, shout out to the Moroccan locals. It is going to be Morocco v Senegal in the AFCON final. But you are here for Manchester United news. Given the fact that Morocco have moved to the final of the competition, that does mean that Noussair Mazraoui will not, I repeat, will not be returning to training at United anytime soon. But yeah, folks, let's get straight into the news. Just bear with me. And we'll go through everything that has come out from today. So, starting with JJ Gabriel in training with a private coach recently. Let's have a watch. Let's see how this went down. I mean, finishes in all the corners. So number one, top bins. He's got it in him. He's got it in him. Top bins from JJ Gabriel. Again, top bins. Nice curler on that. Bottom corner. You can do that as well. Bit of Neymar here. Let's watch this. You can tell that he's built a lot of his game around Neymar, where he moves everything. So the coach is telling him that he wants him to use the arm more when he's shielding the ball. Hello, admin. Sorry I'm late. No worries, man. You're right on time, Mr. Matty. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing well. I mean, it must be... What time? It must be like 5 o'clock for you over in the States. Just watching a clip of JJ Gabriel here.
I think you can get out quicker.
I think you got out quicker. I mean, let's see how much of this skill works when he eventually makes it to the first team. But mate, JJ Gabriel looks insane. Bro, this might be one of the sauciest players that has ever come out of Carrington.
What about sometimes like hitting across it with the laces?
Can we actually keep him at the club is the question. Can we show that we are not an absolute shiz show and keep this very talented, I think he's like 16 years old, maybe 15, at the club for the next couple years before he makes the first team? Can we do that? Double I, big up admin, hope you're doing well, Double I. We reached the final. Have fun with your Manchester United thing. Yep, Double I, our resident Moroccan in the chat. You must be happy reaching the final. How do you think you'll fare against Senegal? Double I haven't been watching too much of AFCON, if I'm being honest. So Michael Carrick will work with the squad he has inherited at United as head coach, with the club having no plans to make new signings during the transfer window. So anybody hoping for a last-minute signing, it ain't happening. We are not making any more signings, folks. So, yeah. I mean, mission impossible for Michael Carrick here to get Champions League football. Here's Carrick and Woodgate arriving at Carrington this morning. Their first day training with the players. There's Wilcox, Joshua Zirkzee, Manuel Ugarte and Kobe Mainu, all expected to remain at Manchester United this month. Outgoings are unlikely. So yeah, Amorim or no Amorim, we were always going to do this. We were just going to hold on to our players, even the ones that want to leave, and not bring any new ones in, which I think in the end sent Amorim over the edge. if I'm being completely honest. honestly quite positive heading to a final. I hope Morocco win now. I mean, apparently the ref was being dodgy, but I don't know if that is true or if that was just some salty Nigerians saying that. Let me know, Double I. Was the ref a bit dodgy in favour of Morocco? Yes or no? Rob Dorset of Sky. I was told when Ole Gunnar Solskjaer met with Jason Wilcox, he understandably, to a large extent, said, if I do a good job and get you Champions League, what is the reward? I'd like something written into my contract that says if I achieve that, then there is a substantive contract at the end of it. No such requests from Michael Carrick. Significantly, he has played a blinder here and managed the situation very, very well. He knows the best way for him to get the job long term at Man United is to get Champions League football, to win matches and get the crowd behind him, and he has the perfect opportunity to do that with 17 games of the Premier League remaining. Yeah, I think Ole's negotiation tactics here came across a bit desperate when he's saying like, okay, if I do this, will you just give me the head manager, or not manager, the head coach role permanently, when so many factors can change into that. Like, I mean, what if we do go on a winning streak with Ole, but then we, I don't know, the football's really bad, or we're lucky, or I don't know, other controversies happen with him and other players. Like, there's so many different factors into it. So Solskjaer really didn't bathe himself in glory here. Reminds me of one of my children negotiating to get a piece of candy. Yep, sounds about right. Sounds about right, mate. I think, yeah, I just don't understand why he would make demands when he hasn't got the job yet. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, you don't go into a job saying like, oh yeah, if I do a really good job, are you gonna like raise my salary by like 20k? Like, what? About the ref thing, even we don't get fair shouts. There was a clear penalty for us today. The Nigerian defender literally blocked a shot on target with his left hand. I'll take your word for it, Double I. I'll take your word for it. But big up the Moroccans. Big up Mazraoui. Hopefully he can at least win a trophy. At least one United player will win a trophy this season. United are not interested in Gareth Southgate. He is not on the club's managerial radar. Okay. And this is the damning Cunha stat. And this is why Cunha is under a lot of threat at the moment from some negativity, guys. Matheus Cunha has the lowest conversion rate, 6.9%, of any player to have taken 40 shots in the Premier League this season. So that means that Cunha is arguably the most wasteful forward player in the Premier League. Which is not what you want to hear. It's not what you want to hear. And it is disappointing because, I mean, during this time at AFCON, where like Mbeumo and Ahmad have obviously been gone, as well as Mazraoui, we were expecting Cunha to step up in the attacking portion of the pitch, but he still hasn't really hit the heights. Because, I mean, if we look at it, let's look at how many goals and assists Cunha has this season. I know Cunha is a fan favourite, so anything that is negative about him will not get a lot of traction. But this season, 4 goals, 1 assist in 20 games. So a goal or an assist every 4 games. Not ideal, but if he has one more good game and he scores like 2 or 3 in it, then all of a sudden it's not looking too bad. But he, I think he does need to step up. I can think of loads of chances that he's missed. His opportunities taken is what that indicates. True, yeah, that could indicate it. I mean, he could just be shooting from pointless areas. I mean, it's been a while since I've used this feature on stream. I need to update these, by the way, but have a look at this, guys. So if we go on... Where are we? Am I blind? Okay. Look at Cunha. So this was before Cunha... Oh no, sorry. This was only 12 games into the season for Cunha. One thing or two things that were noticeable before Cunha signed, because some of his stats are like all time. So, for example, his pass accuracy and his shots per 90 minutes. That's not this season, but that is for his career overall. Two of the worrying things with Cunha is, number one, the amount of shots he takes. I mean, if he's averaging almost 4 shots a game, then that means he is going to take a lot of shots and his conversion rate isn't going to be the best, since he's looking to score those like longer range efforts. But second of all, people complain about Bruno Fernandes's pass accuracy all the time, but Fernandes is trying to find his teammates. Cunha isn't always trying to find his teammates, like in very dangerous positions, I guess we could say. And his pass accuracy is only 71.5%. Cunha is not a great passer of the ball. And I don't know if I'm the only one noticing this in games, but Cunha does give the ball away a lot. Now, sometimes he will make up for it by pressing backwards and tracking back to get the ball back. I will say that about Cunha. If he does give the ball away, he will try and get it back. But 71.5% pass accuracy. That ain't good, guys. Like, that is not good. 71.5% pass accuracy. Really, like, that's really bad. Like, that is really bad. Let's see. Cava on Sky came out with some quotes as well. So, Michael Carrick, fantastic player, but it doesn't matter who is in charge. Problems at Manchester United are to do with the ownership model. Unless that changes, nothing is going to change. Amen. It's good to see that the mainstream media are beginning to call out the Glazers and the Ineos now as well. Now he's been terrible, says Box, and Buemo has missed lots too. Double I, I'm not judging Cunha or any other signing we made this season until the next season, then we can judge fairly. I'm not saying he's a flop. But what I am saying is it's beginning to get into the territory of worrying, like it did with Højlund. It got into the territory of worrying, and yeah, it wasn't. Well, that didn't end too well, did it? Double I agreed, says Matty Joes, so he agrees with Double I. Cunha and Mbeumo are Premier League proven goal scorers, experienced, mid-20s, we expect better. I think Mbeumo will end up getting mid-20s. Actually, mid-20s, I think he'll get 20, maybe like 18 to 20. I think Mbeumo will get. Cunha, I think we'd be lucky to get like 10 to 12 goal involvement. Ahmad is greedy too, holds on to the ball too much. I don't know, I feel like Ahmad and Mbeumo were linking up well, and then Amorim did tweak that right-hand side a little bit, so then they kind of lost their flow. Unfortunately, players often stay very long around these parts, at least in recent years. That is true. I mean, until Ineos, that is only one praise that we can give Ineos, guys. The only praise, and I'm clutching at straws here, is that they do seem to be quick at getting players out, but then also bringing players in. I mean, midfielder, yes, we should have signed them, but we did spend like 250 mil in the summer or something like that. So that is one positive. It seems like if players don't perform after 2 years, then they get sold. Like, Ugarte will be sold in the summer. Xerxes will be sold in the summer. And I guess Cunha's got next season, so does Šeško, and then maybe they get sold as well. Who knows? United for the win. Good to see you United for the win. Welcome. Hi, Cunha and Mbeumo shouldn't have been bought together. We should have signed a CM and only signed one. Shifted Bruno to 10. That wasn't in the formation at the time, was it? So I mean, like, we couldn't shift Bruno to 10 because Amorim wasn't going to completely change his system, because otherwise why was he even brought in the first place? So or are you saying that Bruno and Mbuemo should have been the 10s and then brought in a midfielder? That has some legs to it, to be fair. That has some legs to it. I think it might have been because of Cunha's release clause at the time. I don't know if that was just a temporary thing or not, but I think that's the reason why we had to go for Cunha at the time for 62.5 mil. If not, I don't know. It's such a hard one with Cunha, because I understand he does a lot for the team. He runs a lot. He provides a lot. He has missed a lot of chances. But there haven't been that many successful Brazilians at United. And I don't want to say it's purely because he's Brazilian, but there have not been a lot of successful Brazilians at United. And if someone says Fred, I'm gonna mute you from the chat. But yeah, I mean, it's a hard one. It's a hard one with Cunha. Because he does provide something in certain games. He does. Bruno and Mbuemo 10 and a CM bought in, yeah. I think, honestly, if Brighton weren't being such D-heads about Baleba, we would have brought him in. I think we would have brought him in. United have been imbalanced for a while, poor recruitment and squad building. Well, when I saw, like, all of the signings post Sir Alex, and only 8 of them have been midfielders over the span of, how long has it been, like 13 years? That is incredible to me. But we've only bought 8 players or something for midfield in 13 years. Like, a lot of people keep saying on Twitter, and I completely agree, we still haven't replaced Carrick. Like, I think Casemiro is the closest that we've got to it. We've had Matic, we've had Casemiro, we've tried Schneiderlin, we brought in Bastian Schweinsteiger. Like, we've brought in so many CDM kind of players, and yet none of them have been long-term. We've never had a long-term CDM. And I truly believe that when we have that, like a young CDM who can grow into the team, control games, obviously learn on the job, and maybe one of the academy players will do that. I don't know. Maybe we do need to bring in a Baleba. I think that is when United will return to form. Because if you think about it, if you look at Ten Hag's best season at United, which was his first, he had a prime Casemiro, and as soon as we had a solid midfield, boom, we're third in the table. But as long as we do not have a solid midfield, we are going to continue to rely on, like, moments of brilliance, tight games, no control, and that is the life of a Manchester United fan right now. Yeah, but Ineos and Sir Jim come across as a toe the line combo, just like the Glazers. Yep, they do toe the line. They do toe the line. I mean, I don't know. I'm definitely against Ineos now. I'm definitely Ineos out. I think they're in a position now where every single decision they make needs to be perfect, because they've done too many negative things. Like, they still had some credit in the bank of, like, sticking to the manager, not doing any knee-jerk reactions like Sir Jim was saying in interviews. But ever since they sacked the manager, they've just undermined their entire philosophy of how they said they were going to run Manchester United. So I think it's they don't have a lot of credit to work on. We've seen our worst years as United fans under Ineos. The only positive about Ineos so far is recruitment, and we're not going to see the fruits of that until, I don't know, 2 years, 3 years maybe in the future. So every decision from now on needs to be perfect, including getting the head coach right. We now are playing with 110 and have 4-5-10s in the squad. Yep, that's screwed us over as well. Rafael, the best Brazilian probably. I mean, preseason Perlo. Can we get an Alex Pereira shout? Was his name Alex Pereira? Not Alex Pereira, that's a bloody UFC fighter. What's his first name? Andreas. Oh my god. It's getting late, guys. Okay. We need to cover this news quick. Sengar, Budadi, Lamine, Kamara are all available. Pair them with a Wharton or Belabor. We have a much better midsection issue. Ineos are idiots. Yeah, I agree. All of the above would be an improvement on Ugarte. That's what I can say. Okay, so we've read that one out already. Basically, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was asking for a reward if he ended up getting Champions League football, whereas Michael Carrick didn't put any of those requests in. Amad and Mbuemo back in training for Manchester United. Love to see it. Julian Nagelsmann is interested in taking the Manchester United job if he decides to return to club management this summer. Nagelsmann's full focus is on leading Germany in the upcoming World Cup at the moment, but he views the manager's role at Old Trafford as an attractive proposition for the future. I mean, Nagelsmann, a lot of people keep throwing his name about, but at the same time, Fabrizio Romano has repeated about 5 times, United want Premier League proven experience when it comes to the manager, and Julian Nagelsmann doesn't offer that, so I think he may miss out because of it. Michael Carrick officially coaching United players. Love to see it. Casemiro and Carrick, both Champions League winning midfielders. Johnny Evans, I mean, I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know how I feel about Johnny Evans coming back as a coach. I find that a bit weird, if I'm being perfectly honest. I just don't think he's qualified at all. But at the same time, we need to improve our defensive stability. He is a pretty decent defender. I mean, Premier League winning defender. So hopefully Johnny Evans can sort us out at the back. Jason Wilcox observing the Manchester United training session today. Hopefully he likes what he sees, because, I mean, always he screwed up. Also this, guys. This has been going around on a bunch of social medias. Now, before I read it out, I'm gonna say this, guys. When it comes to all of these social media posts and when it comes to these social media posts saying about United is broken, like this, for example, I understand it. I know fans aren't doing it out of a bad place. They want to support the team and they think that this will support the team. Now, admin has a black heart when it comes to these things, because it reminds me of in the UK when people would bang pots outside their house for the NHS. Guys, as much as it's a kind gesture and it's nice to show your appreciation, it's not going to do anything. Banging the pots outside your house is not going to increase nurses' wages. And posting a hashtag United is broken on Twitter is not going to do anything. That is not going to affect how Jason Wilcox works or operates. That is not going to change Ineos. That is not going to change the Glazers. And that's the truth. It's literally just, again, it's just I mean, you really think that Sir Jim is scrolling on Twitter and he's like, oh my god, a bunch of United fan accounts are posting this. We better sell the club. Guys, come on. Come on. I hate to burst everyone's bubble and I like seeing the unity in the fan base, but at the same time, I'm like, guys, it's not doing anything. You're speaking into. I may as well like just copy and paste this on a Word document, and then I've done the same thing. Like, the owners aren't going to change. Like, even with the protests and everything like that, the owners still didn't sell the club, and they won't sell the club. It's their business. Like, I'm not supporting them. I'm telling you the reality of what the world is. Like, if people, like, if I open up a bakery and loads of people stand outside and they argue, oh, this bakery is terrible, this bakery is terrible, you think I'm going to close up my bakery? No, I'm going to have more motivation to stay in my bakery and do what I want to do with my business. Like, that's the thing. But let's read it anyway. I don't know if you guys can, you probably can't see the whole thing. But I'll read it out. So this is the 1958 ex-United fan base. Manchester United is broken. Years of mismanagement and catastrophic decision-making from top to bottom have dragged England's greatest football club, not England's, the greatest football club, into decline. The damage has been deliberate, prolonged, and ignored. I find that weird that like the 1958, which is like the main like United fan group, have to put England's greatest football club. No, it's hashtag bakery is broken. No, Box, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm gonna have to close down my shop. But I don't understand why they've put England's greatest football club. This is the greatest football club in the world, guys. In terms of history, in terms of everything. So, decision-making from top to bottom have dragged England's greatest football club into decline. The damage has been deliberate, prolonged, and ignored. The owners have taken billions out of this club through debt loading, dividends, and share sales. The club has paid the price. The fans have paid the price. Enough is enough. As supporters, we deserve better. More than that, we have the right to demand change. Here is why we must act. 1. Standards have collapsed. Managers are no longer judged on performances alone. They are removed for clashing with executives. Football decisions are being dictated by boardroom egos, not sporting vision. There is no long-term plan, no identity, and no leadership fans can believe in. The debt is strangling the club. The Glazer family and Sir Jim Ratcliffe's Ineos must make genuine, measurable progress towards clearing the debt holding Manchester United back. Our financial power is broken, and promises mean nothing without action. 3. Fans are being exploited. Since Ineos took control of the sporting operation, ticket prices have risen sharply without consultation or warning. Manchester is a working-class city. This club was built by working-class supporters. That bond is being ripped apart in pursuit of profit. The roots of this club are being torn out. 4. A decade of mediocrity. On the pitch, nothing has improved. Sir Jim Ratcliffe promised to restore Manchester United to where it belongs. Instead, standards have sunk further. Last season brought the club's worst league finish in its history. This season, we are already out of every cup competition. Managers are hired, backed briefly, undermined, and discarded. Erik ten Hag survived one result and was gone months later. Ruben Amorim was removed after a heated confrontation with Jason Wilcox. There is no direction, no identity, and no accountability. This is not bad luck. This is a systemic failure. On 1st of February, when Manchester United welcomed Fulham to a broken Old Trafford, the 1958 will march. We march to fight for what is ours. We march to defend our club. We march to demand change. We urge all supporters to stand with us, share our message, and get involved. Manchester United was built by its fans. If this club is to be saved, it'll be saved by us. United is broken, but we are not. Hashtag United is broken. So, what do we think, guys? No point protesting at the Fulham game. You'd have to protest at every single one of the remaining 17 games. Do you want to know the problem I have with it? If you want to make a significant impact against the Glazers or against Sir Jim Ratcliffe, stop buying tickets. Stop buying tickets. Stop going to games. That will take a large portion of their revenue away. And at that point, they will have to do something. They will go into emergency mode and they will have to do something. That's it. That's the only thing that you can realistically do. If you don't do that, again, why would they give a shiz about people just walking outside of their stadium, the building they own? What does that mean? It means nothing. It means nothing. They don't care. Why do people think that these billionaires who have like built a living off of like killing people's dreams care about people walking around a building they own? I don't get it. I don't get it. And I'm sorry if I come across as negative for that, but it blows my mind. It blows my mind how people think that this actually impacts anything. The only thing it impacts is like, oh, okay, United fans coming together, which is great, but if we really want to come together and see our club improve, stop buying tickets for games. Just stop. Stop doing it. Save your money. Spend it on a gym membership. Spend it on, I don't know, juice. Spend it on some sort of other membership. I don't know. Just spend it on anything instead of United games, because you're just going to end up disappointed at United games. Like, spend it on a bakery. Guys, support me on my GoFundMe. Come on. Stop buying United tickets and just pay me money into my GoFundMe. Come on. No point protesting at the Fulham game. Yep. You'd have to empty stadiums. You'd have to have an empty stand in the away. And when we play away games, can't even speak. Spend it on a bakery. But the reason why that won't happen is because fans want to say, I've been to every away game. And it's like, cool. That's like saying, oh yeah, I've been to every meal here on this ship called the Titanic. It's great. I'm gonna keep going. I love being on the Titanic. This is great. I could hop off right now and save myself, but I'm gonna stay on this Titanic. It's great. So Jim Ratcliffe has not acquired more shares in Manchester United beyond the 28.94% stake he reached in 2024. Ratcliffe's agreement with the Glazers was always for a minority stake. There is no pathway to takeover. The quicker you realise, the better. Full sale only. So yeah, basically, so Jim is not investing any more into the club for any more percentages, apparently. Although I do remember seeing a report that he did, so I don't know if it's 100% accurate. Kobbie Mainoo, desperate to play ahead of the World Cup and would still be open to a loan move this month if his opportunities are limited under Michael Carrick. So Kobbie Mainoo still wants to leave the club even though Amorim's gone. So if we use like Kobbie Mainoo as a reason for why Amorim had to leave, nope, Kobbie Mainoo was going to leave anyway, guys. He was going to leave anyway if he didn't get game time. Bayern Munich are showing strong interest in Bruno Fernandes, and a move to Germany remains a real possibility. I think they should do it. I think Fernandes should do it. I think Bayern Munich should do it. I feel sorry for Fernandes. I genuinely want to see Fernandes go to another team and just watch him at another team and see what he can do. Because again, blows my mind that this poor man, who's a generational talent, has wasted his best years at United to win what? Like a Carabao Cup and an FA Cup. It's actually disgusting. Football fans are some of the strangest. They want the club to do well, yet pack out the stadiums forever. Then use the excuse someone else will take my ticket. It's mind-boggling. But it's not true. Like, people say someone else will take my ticket. It's not like there's 160,000 people waiting to buy a United ticket every weekend. Like, I just don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. Like, literally, just don't go. That's all you have to do. Do not go to the game and then see what impact that has. And stop buying stuff from the merch store. Stop buying shirts. If you stop buying shirts, stop going to games, that will impact their revenue so much that they will not be able to ignore it. Like, they'll have to actually face the music, man. Even if it means like a monthly call, a public monthly call with like Jason Wilcox or Omar Barada, it will lead to some sort of change, which will lead to more visibility. Guarantee you. But people don't want to do it, do they? People don't want to do the hard things. And that's why we have to just look at social media posts and pointless protests every single week. There's nothing happening between Manchester United and Gareth Southgate, as per Fabrizio Romano. Southgate has an excellent relationship with Ineos. He is free, but at the moment there are different priorities for the club. My mate just bought 3 United shirts from a merch site. I asked why. He goes, I just felt like it. Us as a fan base are also to blame. Yep, 100%. Like, that money, it's going to the Glazers. That money is not going towards the players. It's not. It's going to the Glazers. It's the Premier League money that's going towards the players. Like, man. Sandro Martinez as well come out with an interesting quote today. So he said he thought about quitting football after his ACL injury last year. After the first 2 or 3 weeks after ACL injury, I didn't want to play football anymore because I had already broken my foot and now my knee. So I don't know. It's a tough one for Martinez because he is a good player, but I do think that he's borderline just injury prone now. I think one more injury that lasts longer than like a month, 2 months, and he'll definitely be gone. AS Roma not giving up on signing Joshua Zirkzee. They continue dialogue with the player's entourage and United. The decision will now depend on Zirkzee and Michael Carrick. Yeah, I don't think Zirkzee's going anywhere. And finally, guys, congratulations to Mazraoui, who has reached the AFCON final with Morocco tonight. He will face Senegal on Sunday. Just sell Zirkzee, in my opinion. I mean, I can understand why we need him for the rest of the season because like, our squad is pretty bare, but he's definitely going to get sold in the summer for like 30 mil euros or something like that, I'd imagine. I'm also starting to think Martinez was a mistake of a signing. I don't get how this club over 10 years has bought so many mediocre players. I don't know, United, FTW. I do think that Martinez has been a good player. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't think Martinez is terrible. I think he's a decent player. I think arguably he is our best centre-back at the club at the moment when he's fully fit and ready. But the problem is his injuries, which does feel like he is a bit of a mistake of a signing because I wonder how many games he's played for the club. He's missed a lot through injury. Just use Lacey, Jay Fletcher, Obi to fill Zirkzee's spot on the bench. Yeah, that's fair enough. But I do think Zirkzee adds something a bit different to what those 3 do. Matty, got to run. My girl's back to their moms. Good to be with y'all. Godspeed. Godspeed, Mr. Matty Scott. Matty Scott, leaving the chat there. Godspeed. Godspeed, my friend. The best I've seen Leacher since he's come back was a DM vs Villa. Nah, he played centre-back where we got like one of our first clean sheets, didn't he? I can't remember who that was against, but Leacher was one of the starring men when we got our first clean sheet in a while. But folks, if you are new to the channel, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. We do go live every single evening. Some nights earlier than others, some nights later than others. Usually it's around like 8 to 11 o'clock. I mean, big window, I know, but that is when we go live every single evening covering the latest Manchester United news for the day. But yeah, we do also produce daily shorts, breaking news live streams, and match watch-alongs. So If you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and drop a like. But let me just read these out and then we'll end it there. I'd play Leacher in a midfield 3 ahead of Ugarte and Casemiro, lol. So you're putting Leacher, Kobe and Fernandez in the midfield box. You're insane, mate. You're insane. If Dalot, Shaw, Maguire are still here next season, we are just going to be mid-table. Maguire, I think he actually, if he could stay fit again, he would be decent. But I think his injury record's too bad now. I feel like he misses half the season through injury these days. So Maguire's surely got to get moved on. Shaw, injury record again. Right, he could be out for next season because he's playing so much this season. And Dalot, I mean, he's actually at his best when he's injured because he's not on the pitch. So, yeah, it's a bad one. Shaw is still our best fullback, to be honest, lol, which is quite sad in itself. Yep, that is very true, but very sad at the same time. Gents, it's been a pleasure as always. Hope you have a lovely evening, lovely afternoon, wherever you are. Lovely morning, maybe. But we'll end the stream there. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. I think we're gonna have to wait and see Carrick's first game in charge, which is the Manchester derby, which is going to be like a tough thing to measure him against. But if we even put in a decent performance and it's like a 1-0 loss, maybe a draw, then I think people would be happy with that. But if we get torn apart, then, mate, the United fan base are going to implode. But yeah, folks, I hope you all have a lovely evening. But for now, Godspeed.